Yarbo, help us help you. We already did a video trying to help Limo. Yarbo, it's your turn. We bought a Yarbo because it took 106 days to get a replacement for our Limo. And the Limo replacement
doesn't work.
And it's gone. We've shipped it back. We got our Yarbo in very quickly.
Within a week of ordering it.
But it doesn't work. I have been wrestling with customer service. They sent me a product that doesn't work. We want to help. We want this product to succeed. We spent our own money on this Yarbo. It's a refurbished, as you can see down here in the bottom. It's supposed to be the same as a new machine. If you guys know anybody from Yarbo, please share this video with them. They need some help.
It's been a nightmare for Eric.
Yes. I mean, I don't understand. They had me take it apart twice. It's physically painful for me to work on this thing. Years ago, I got hit by a car. You remember?
Yep.
When I got my x-rays and it came back and it said I had arthritis in my back. I mean, to have to work on this, and I've had to work on it twice now. I've took this apart twice. It's not the easiest thing. Especially, you know, I used to do mechanic work, welding. My hands with this little wiring stuff does not do very well.
I'm sure you've got arthritis in your hands at this point.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It's hard to even hold a screwdriver to work on this stuff. They sent me a unit. It did not work. If you guys sent a unit, a brand new unit to someone, would you make them take it apart? I mean, I'm supposed to have the same as a new machine for 2 years. Is that false advertisement? This is your website. You need help.
Well, you also need help that you do deliver fast, reliable answers, because you don't.
Yeah, the answers, they're generic. Amanda was saying, I tried to talk to chat last night because usually I get responses in 24 hours, which is, I don't think that's acceptable. Maybe you guys think it is. I do not. The yard doesn't stop growing. It does not stop. I didn't know, but when we purchased this, there was a Chinese holiday. I believe Yarbo is based in United States. They're built in China. They have a headquarters in, I believe, close to Chicago. We have been getting fast shipping, but
their customer support is clearly not here.
Oh my gosh. I tried to get this resolved before we made this video. I contacted
every day. It's pretty much a communication with them, an attempt every day.
Yes, every day. Contacted the Facebook group. Thank you so much to the Facebook group. And we've also said this with Limo. A lot of these people in the Facebook group need to be working for Yarbo. These people know what they're talking about. They went above and beyond trying to help me get my mower fixed. There was even people asking me, where do you live? Like they would come and help me with my problem. That is amazing. Community that you guys have is amazing. I believe Yarbo is trying to do their best, but you need help. You need more customer support. And another thing, if you haven't noticed, they're having a Memorial Day sale. If there's people having problems with their mower, maybe you need to get that fixed. And that's the problem Limo was having. They're trying to produce as many of these as they can that still have issues. Instead of fixing, slow down. Fix your problems.
No, because that's just going to compound. More people buy, more issues.
That's what I'm saying.
You're stuck in this
loop. And
loop.
You've come out with a new mower, the M series, so you're taking all of your support and your time and you're building
resources to that.
to that instead of fixing what you have.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, what's wrong with what we have? Well, I don't think we have enough time to go through all that today. I've sent a list. I actually did tell the support team we are with YouTube. I think I didn't tell that to Limo, and I feel like I should have said something about that. I did not. I've told them, I asked them a bunch of questions. We will probably take care of that in another video. But on this video here, we're talking about support. Like I said, they had me take it apart. So when I was taking this apart, I worked at a equipment rental store / construction company. I was in the labor's union. I welded, I mechanicked, I've done all kinds of stuff. I've been around so
many machines
and equipment from big to small. I remember when there wasn't handheld battery operated tools. Now to come out with something like this, I don't know if you guys remember, but the zero turn mowers, they came out and it's exploded. Everyone, we was the first ones in our neighborhood to have a zero turn mower. It's time to replace my zero turn, so I need something to replace it. And this is a more feasible option. These are cheaper than a zero turn that I would need to mow my yard. Even this refurbished Yarbo is. The Lima was only $2,000. This thing here, we paid $3,300 for a refurbished that I have a 2-year warranty, same as a new machine. It says right there on your website. If you remember the zero turn mowers, there were so many companies out there. Do you remember Dixie Choppers?
Yep.
Okay, they was on Home Improvement Show. They had one, he was racing Bob Vila, and it was jet powered. Okay.
And he crashed.
But I remember when they was out there, there was so many mowers coming out. Everybody had these Dixie Choppers that was doing lawn care. Every one I seen was different. They was coming out with too many products. And look at what happened to them. They was on, what was that motorcycle? American Choppers. They was on that show. The biggest lawnmower company that was coming out was them. Stainless steel. And
weren't they really loud?
Oh yeah. They was really loud. And there was so many different options. That was their problem. They was trying to do too much at a time instead of fixing what they had. They basically sold out. Like it kind of went away. I have not seen a Dixie chopper for
years.
It's been at least 10, 15 years, I think, since I've seen a Dixie chopper. For Yarbo, there is so many companies that's going to come out. Yeah. Wait till Milwaukee comes out with one. You know, you've got the attachments on your machine, which is awesome. I'm so glad. We want to see you make it. But there's going to be companies that's coming out like Milwaukee, all these other mowing Cub Cadet, John Deere, all of these companies are going to start making these robotic mowers.
Yeah, and then that's a big competition.
Yeah,
that's going to be huge.
Everybody, all my neighbors, after they see us mowing with this, their mower is going to need to be replaced. They're going to look, they're going to see that these are more affordable. I mean, some of these zero turns are $10,000. We have a neighbor across from us. His kids started sports. All of his free time is mowing. He needs one of these bad.
He does.
I wish I could go say, once we got ours going, go over there and say, hey, get one of these. It's awesome. If anything happens, you will be back up and going within a week. It's been over 2 weeks. Do you hear me, Yarbo? It's been over 2 weeks since I've got a non-working mower. I'm not happy. I'm glad it's not one of our subscribers. because we did the limo and we had a bunch of people buy them because of our reviews. I loved that mower.
Mm-hmm.
I was sad to see it go. All they had to do was replace our mower in a reasonable time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would be hard to do. Your core got to us, I think it was like 3 to 4 days. So if I had a problem, mine's not working. You told me to switch the antennas. I switched the antennas and that didn't work. And then we're going to the next step. Instead of having me do all these steps at the same time, I don't mind taking stuff apart. It was not fun for me. But what if my wife purchased that? She's not going to be able to do that. What would you have done then? And I said this about Limo too, that I had a charging issue. They wanted me to take apart the charging dock. I had already done a test that they was going to make me do multiple times on voltage. And one of those messages I sent them was, hey, did you guys test this before you sent it to me? Oh yeah, we tested it. Well, do these usually get damaged in shipping? No, that hardly ever happens. Okay, so you've tested it, you sent it out, it's not working when I got it. After I switched the antennas, they're like, well, it's the cable. Like it was 100% the cable is the problem. How did the cable get damaged in shipping? Really? It's inside the machine. How did that get damaged? You've tested it before you shipped it out. I don't like getting lied to. I told Limo this. This is not okay. You act like that was 100% the case. I keep getting these responses. It's just stupid. Absolutely idiotic, the responses I'm getting. I'm very mad. I hope you don't treat all of your customers like this. It's unacceptable. Okay? I want to have a product that I can show our subscribers and anybody else that wants to watch this and say, hey, their customer service is awesome. They're going to really help you out. You're going to have no problems if you have a problem with your mower that they just sent you, that you just got in, that you paid thousands of dollars for, they're going to take care of you. It's going to be a non-issue. No, I keep getting the runaround. And I messaged chat last night, which I finally got a hold of them. They're like, please be patient. Please be patient. Well, my yard doesn't stop growing.
Tell the grass to not grow.
Yeah. There's people that bought this. They've sold their other mower and they don't have a way. They're going to have to pay someone to mow their yard. I just can't believe that. You act like you're going to have 24/7 service and you give us all this stuff and it's just not happening. What I want you to do is stop everything you're doing and take care of my problem. You're having a Memorial Day sale trying to sell more units when I have a problem.
Except for the docking
The
station.
docking station. Let's talk about the docking station. We still don't have the docking station.
I think it's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks. She's probably right.
Everything was sent out. We got 3 boxes in, right?
Well, it's 4.
So
4
we got
boxes.
everything except the docking station. We still don't have.
And I keep messaging them about the docking station and they send me money.
Yeah, they're so sorry about the delay. Here's some money to shut you up.
No, it's points. They give me points, which is equal to like $50. They don't even
we
tell
just want
me
the docking station.
They don't even tell me what's wrong with the docking station. And a good thing about Yarbo, I will say this, they included a wired charger.
Yeah.
And
well, that would be nice if the mower actually worked.
Yeah, yes.
We could charge it, not.
And I asked him, I said, does it need the docking station to have GPS? And I've got a bunch of, it doesn't need that. I love the docking station. This docking station, 49 pounds is the shipment weight. The Limo weighed 110 pounds when we took it back. We took it back to FedEx, which Don't get us started on FedEx. I will say that Yarbo is using FedEx too, and we're getting shipments today. It's supposed to be a 1-day shipment, which love it. Limo, that's why you build a facility over here to ship your products. This is where everybody mows. This is where well, Limo ain't gonna be able to do snow, but this is such a good spot to be if you're gonna start one of these companies like this to ship out of. I would love to go to the factory, which is probably in China, isn't it? I would love to see how they put these together. Make it so much easier for the people that's putting this together. You could do a plastic clip system, or I love your battery cover. It's got metal clips on it. It's got security bolts. Love that. I loved the cables were labeled, and on the actual box, it had the labels on there too, so you knew which one.
Yeah, it was all very well.
Yes.
Easy to do everything.
No.
Well, labeled.
Labeled was easy, but not taking it apart when I had to use different sizes of everything. Don't just build a new mower. I understand you did the M series. That's a completely different mower. I get that. But on this series right here, just refine what you have before you go out making a new mower. And like I was saying, make it more serviceable, which it looks like you're trying.
If you're going to make people work on it, you've got to make it easy for them. And that's clearly not easy.
And if you're going to have service centers, which that would be awesome because your machine weighs so much. I mean, this is 200 pounds when you get everything. I can't remember how much the machine, 150 by itself, just the core. To be able to ship this back and forth, if it would have been really, really super easy to get that hood opened, just unplug one thing, maybe take one bolt out, replace this RTK. It would be nice if you have a GPS. I don't know how many times these boards go bad, but it happened to us. If you had a kit where, you send the everything, the board, the cables, the antennas, and then whatever, all the old parts, you give us a label and we ship it back. That would be good. I go on and think about if my wife had to do this, think you're going to have service centers in the future, hopefully, that there's people that sell these units. We bought that one Cub Cadet it was a John Deere dealer. They had 100. They had 100 zero turns when I bought my zero turn. That's how big it was back then. I called and said, hey, I want to make sure you have. He said, we have 100 of them. And I was like, okay, I just need one.
Don't sell them all.
Yeah. It was funny. Do you remember getting that?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. That's going to happen with a bunch of these. And keep up, the innovation, the good work. I mean, your community, I'm sure they're going to ream me for this. I watched an honest review of the M series just a little bit ago before I started this. The guy had 2 Y models. He was wearing a Yarbo hooded sweatshirt, and he had honest review of this M series. Well, guess what? This is an honest review. I'm not saying where none of these people wasn't sponsored or anything. So if you really want an honest review of the Yarbo, I hope we get one in and we can show you. We're going to have a ton of videos. We have purchased this with our own money. We are Yarbo affiliates.
We want it to work.
We want this. I believe, I've said this with the Limo, I want them to succeed too. I want to have competition.
Competition's good.
Absolutely, for us that's purchasing these. I want competition. I feel like Yarbo did the real blades and have made the M series because of Limo. That's what good competition does. Yarbo does not want to lose their market shares. They came out with real blades. That is awesome. I can't wait to see what they come out with. I can't wait to get this going. I have a few more issues I want to talk about. Can we fix the antennas? Seriously, can we fix the antennas? Can you shop around? Can you? I don't know if you need to make your own or find someone to make yours. Limo, we had 0 GPS issues. The only problem we had with GPS, I unplugged the RTK station. It was still working. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand you're coming out with LiDAR finally with the M series. That's awesome. A lot of people don't understand how great LiDAR is. And I understand the snow. Maybe you could have a flip up antenna. I think you can make it happen. I mean, I was watching a video with all the new robotic mowers. You know, Yarbo was at the end, and it was just like,
Don't hit a branch.
Yeah, don't hit a branch. Did not look good. If you didn't have the antennas, that would be awesome. And also, if you guys could get like a decal, like skins for this thing too, where you could cover the yellow, I think that may help some sales too. There's an idea for you. The elephant in the room. When I looked at this online, it's not as bad as when you get this in person. What do you think of the data center for Yarbo?
It is such an eyesore. It looks like we're trying to communicate with another planet.
Aliens.
I don't understand why it's so...
Aliens. This thing is...
That's so funny.
I mean, come on. Like, it is so... It's too much. I looked at so many other data centers or RTK stations. This thing is... And people are like, you have to put it high. It has to be...
You shouldn't have to do
You
that.
have to mount it.
Yarbo's
You
not like
should
that.
have seen where we had
Limo.
our Limo mounted. We never noticed it.
No.
Once you got it, we never...
And it wasn't up high. We didn't have to mount it to the house.
No.
It was just how it's supposed to be.
And I tried to mount this in the same place. It was getting a lower signal. I thought that may have been the problem. And everybody's like, data center has to be in the open. And
we moved it all over the backyard.
Yes. I moved it way out. We had excellent signal. Still no GPS. Okay, I got to go get something. Can you see this? This is the Limo RTK station. Is that not... It's so much better looking.
Yeah.
On your data center, you have to hook it to... Like, this has the Wi-Fi built in. Look how small this thing is.
And getting that Yarbo hook, not fun. Getting
No.
the data center, the plugs up inside there, like...
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Compared to what you have, and you still have GPS issues, you need to get a hold of a different company or get someone to figure this out for you. That is unbelievable. I mean, I don't know if you need this to do these big yards, but Yarbo or Limo would do pretty big yards with what it has.
I mean, we almost have 2 acres.
Yeah, it had no problem.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what the issue is there. Hopefully you can get that sorted out. Man, that data center.
I mean, nobody wants to mount that to the side of their house. That just looks...
And when the mounts to the ground don't even...
No, they're awful.
It doesn't even work. I'm going to have to mount it to the side. I'm going to try to mount it to the side of my garage. I'm going to have to run a 100-foot cord out because you have to have power to this cord. It's such a mess. I don't understand it. How it's 2026. This is not... All the other companies are not putting something like this out. They don't have antennas sticking up. I do understand the snow, but there's no reason you couldn't have an extended antenna for the snow. Why it couldn't flip up, something like that. You got to get a hold of your customer service and get this lined out. I want to, tell our subscribers and anyone that watches this video to buy this. I don't want to suggest it to my neighbor, or people at work are asking me about my robotic mowers, and it's just like, it's not working. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing of what's happening. I mean, this is just, it's mowing season, and there's no mower. So once one of these other companies comes in and they have great customer service, they have all of these, let's just give an example of John Deere. If they come out with one, they have all these places to get it fixed. You just, they can have send someone out to repair it. And I keep telling, I know guys that mow yards, if you want to start a company to sell these, to do maintenance on these, to set these up, it's going to be a major business. If you are mowing yards right now, get into this as soon as you can. Start small, keep your mowers. So if you have a problem with these mowers, you can go in and mow these people's yards and make a ton of money. It would just be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I see a big business for this coming up. With all that, you can have multiple different mowers. There's so many different mowers out right now, and it's getting bigger every year. Once these big name brands come out with these mowers, it's really going to be good for us, the consumers. I can't wait. I wish it would come sooner than later, but here we are with without a Yarbo week.
I think 3.
Week 3. We'll have to see.
We've lost track of time. It's been so.
And it's frustrating, trying to.
I mean, he spends all night. He goes to work, comes home, and he spends all night looking up
like solutions. Like what could be wrong? What could I do?
It's just consumed everything.
This. Yeah, I want to move on with my life. I feel like we're held hostage, and I don't even know if they're going to send me one. They ran out of stock.
Yeah, you can't even buy the refurbished.
You cannot buy the refurbished. Are they out of stock? If I have to make another video and they don't send me one, it's going to be bad. Trying to be as patient as I can, I believe. And what I'm mad about more about this is all these other people are dealing with the same thing with these companies. Somebody's got to get out there and get the word out and get these companies to really step up. I could go find you employees to take care of your customer service from these forums or Facebook groups within a week.
These are intelligent people that know
very
what
intelligent. They would work for you probably in their spare time pretty cheaply. Okay. If they're not already a little bit working for you, I mean, have these guys answer questions. I shouldn't go to the official webpage and get less help than I get from Facebook. The Facebook group helped me 10 times more. And I told them that in one of my messages. I've already checked all this stuff, and they still sent me more cables. They sent me more antennas. And I was like, I've already went through all this. What do you want me to do? I've done as much as I can. Unless I replace the board myself, which it looks like you've made it so hard to replace. It should be a one boat. Like it should slide in, take one boat out, unplug the connectors. You've seen the connectors I showed you. It has a tow hitch. We took the tow hitch out. We picked up sticks. That was the most fun I've ever had picking up sticks. What do you think?
Well, because it's got that smart, what's that called?
The smart assist.
So it followed him.
Yes.
It would go behind him, and when he'd stop, it would stop. When he would move, it would move. So
yeah, we hooked a trailer up to it.
It was pretty cool.
It was so fun. You can play music through it. That was awesome. I love
So
that.
you're outside chilling, watching it mow, and you've got it playing music. It's pretty
Well, I
neat.
don't know if you'd be able to do it when it's mowing. Maybe if it was close to it because it's Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But especially when we was picking up sticks, but I couldn't get it. It didn't want to set up. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was having trouble getting set. I was wanting to impress her. We showed our son. He was impressed by it. That's awesome. It's cool to show off your toys when you're my age, I guess. But
When they work.
when they are so embarrassing. Like I don't even want to go outside and see my neighbors and then be like, "Hey, how's that?
Why is it not
What,
mowing?
what's wrong with your mower over there?"
After we made such a big deal last year, how awesome.
Yeah, and in our YouTube channel, we want people to buy these. We think it's a life-changing product. That's what our channel is about. Best ever everything. Best ever products, best ever trips, all this stuff. This product, it's going to be big. Robotic mowers is going to be huge. But they have to, I don't even care if we have problems with them. It's just getting it fixed in a timely manner. I've got this thing apart. I just got it. Are you seriously having them take apart a brand new mower? If I got a brand new mower, would it take me over 2 weeks to get a replacement? I hope not. I mean, if you're from Yarbo, let's hear it. Let's hear your response to that. I don't know. And if you guys are on the Facebook, like share this video, put it out there. If you got any comments or, I think this is the best mower out there. I would not have bought it if we didn't get it this cheap.
And if the limo worked.
And if the limo worked, I say I wouldn't have got it, but I really wanted a snowblower. Our snowblower quit, which
Well, we never really had it
we
going.
really never had it going. We got a free snowblower from her dad. I went to use it. My neighbor come and snowblowed our driveway. And I'm like, hey, I've got one. I'll take care of it. That's no big deal. Like, it was a little bit because I have a job. Like I just can't go out there and do it all the time, and I'm old and fat. I mean that don't help either. But we have our son. I was going to have him do it. Like I'm trying to teach him yard work and manual labor and stuff like that. The neighbor comes over and is snow blowing our driveway, which it's nice to have great neighbors. I went to go get that snow blower and it's gas powered and it didn't work. And if you've seen our other video, our Snow Joe, that thing is awesome. But we had a big snow. Do you remember?
It was like
16?
18 inches of snow or something ridiculous.
It was too much for it.
Yeah.
But it still worked really good. I love that thing. But we need something for the snowblower that we got. It looks like I would have to replace the carburetor and some other stuff. I don't know if it's really worth it. And then I would have to go out there and do that, which when I have to go to work, like I go to work when there's snow, like a lot. Not be able to have the time to do that. This is really going to, and it's just awesome. It's got a remote control with it. It can do it by itself. I just can't wait to see all the cool stuff. Hope we can get the trimmer too. Even though we really don't need, we don't, I've tried to make my yard when we got the other robotic mower where it's almost a zero weed eat yard. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications.
And we'll catch you in the next review.
Bye.
Bye.
So what do you really think, Amanda, about? There's all the different size screws. What's the problem here?
I think it's plumb ridiculous.